Tyler Warren takes the Indianapolis Colts offense to a completely new level. This is one of the best picks of the first round. Ryan, why should Colts fans be excited about Tyler Warren?
Because they haven't had a difference maker at tight end since Dallas Clark. They've had stretches of okay play from guys like Eric Ebron, but they have not had a guy that is a potential Pro Bowl difference maker at the tight end position in recent memory. And I also think it's huge for if you're going to try to figure out if Anthony Richardson can be the guy, Joe, in 2025 and beyond, getting him a safety blanket to the middle of the field, this massive frame that has some reminiscent of Rob Gronkowski, right? The physicality and the explosiveness and the power that he brings to the table. I think that this pick at 14, some people, like, this became a pipe dream for some. Some thought that this was just not going to happen. People were projecting him in the top 10. The fact that Indianapolis just stayed pat at 14 and let a playmaker that they wanted all along fall to them, I think is just an absolute win for the Indianapolis Colts, to say the least.
Yeah, I think that this is exactly what Anthony Richardson needs. You've got some dynamic receivers, but now you have a safety blanket for Anthony Richardson. If you're trying to get him to calm down a little bit more, to play a little bit more within structure, having somebody over the middle of the field that is just going to reliably be open and then also be able to create for himself after the catch, he is the better tight end pick than Colston Loveland would have been. So the fact that they don't have to move and they still get him, this is the 1A+ pick that I'm going to throw out there, Ryan. This is the one pick where I'm just like, whoa, this could not have gone better for this team and not having to give up capital to trade up. Where do you sit on a grade?
I'm pretty upset because I was hoping I could go first on this one because I was going to give it an A+, and I felt like I was going to be the hyperbolic one in this conversation. But Joe, again, like, I think that for me personally, just on my board, he was a top 5 overall player in this class without positional value injected into the conversation. You were able to sit there at 14, find the value, find a player that you desperately need, a big body to the middle of the field. Really all they have to the middle of the field right now is Josh Downs. And Josh Downs is a good player, but he's a much different body type, obviously, and player, completely different position than what a Tyler Warren potentially brings to the table. So whether you want to use him as a movement piece, yak, he can play in line. He's an improving blocker. We saw a completely different style of blocker down the stretch from Tyler Warren in the second half compared to the first half. I think he has a chance to be one of the best all-around tight ends in the NFL, and I think that you found that player at 14 overall.
Comment below, folks. What do you think of the pick? Hit that like button and subscribe. We'll talk to you later.